Robert Munyui, Martin Dongwashira, na Honorable Jenga. Neba ige married your dad, no ige summarize in 3 words. No juge dad ni aredete ya Muno, ni aredete family yake, no Urari gituge kia bare yake mani, na ni aredete kuona kihoto ne kiahuthika. He was a peacemaker and a betrayer. Had all the hegwe, he came in very handy. Muno ni aredete kanyamu getagwo nyama. Nejue ni andu aingi muno murianeire kanyama nake ona guikurukia. Ni arari muguriri wa andu aingi mburi ni agurite nyingi muno. Na ni undu wa matha njitikiria thie the agenda thome tribute itu. This year's Mashujaa Day is one we will always remember in sadness. It's been a few days, Dad, but I don't think we have accepted that we won't see you again. Despite having journeyed with you during your sickness at home and in hospital, and despite you reassuring us that all will be well as God had fought your battles, this is not how we imagined you would leave us. Imagined you are leaving us would mean. It pains us to realize that you won't be there for us, your children, to take care of you after struggling to bring us up. That you won't be there to see your grandchildren blossom into the adults you kept telling them to work hard and become. Among many other things, you taught us how to be good Christians and to love one another. On your hospital bed, you kept reminding us to stay united, love one another, and that we should encourage our children to work hard so that in turn, they can take care of us when we grow up, as we did take care of him when he was sick. You touched our hearts in many ways. Even on dark days, your strength and smile made us realize we had an angel beside us. We do not know how to move on without you. We remember with nostalgia how you consoled each one of us when our late mom, may her soul continue resting in peace, left us. Buried 2.5 years ago, and how you also kept encouraging us to have faith in God and stay united even should the worst happen. You are so prepared to face death that you even drafted your biography. There are so many memories to speak about that would need many pages to fit in. Our children will miss the many mbusis you slaughtered for them whenever they close school, and the gifts, including laptops, that you gave each one of them whenever they finished Form 4 and ready to graduate to join the universities. You gave them even more gifts when they graduated in the universities. The latest graduate, Engineer Jeffrey Murugami, came all the way from the University of Nairobi graduation pavilion to bring the degree to you at home, an act that made you very elated. Your generosity and philanthropic gestures cannot be overemphasized. We are sure most of the people congregated here can attest to this. One of the most common gifts you gave out was mbuzi. And Munyui and Jenga, who you mostly sent to the market to buy, were well known to the mbuzi traders, such that whenever their vehicles passed by the market, they always kept chase, even when they were just passing by. You sponsored many children by paying their school fees in different schools. You did many harambes in churches and schools, and most vividly, you chaired the development committee that is building the church we are in today. How we wish you saw its completion. The sisters staying at Kameredo Catholic Church also have their story of how you tiled their houses, bought them necessary electrical appliances like the fridge, TV, etc., and so many people that you touched in one way or the other. Dad, we feel strong and happy at the same time after knowing that you have gone to rest and that you'll never feel pain again. We spent many hours with you in hospital when you were admitted. Though you didn't talk much, the strong grip when you held our hands without letting go told a lot of how you appreciated our being there for you and didn't want us to leave. When we asked you whether you are in pain, you would smile and say, Tony, ruono rukiage. No lere mwana wa kahe no hede ciothe kuiga hui hui hui. You taught us to be strong even when big storms came. We will never forget that day you gave your hand to God and slipped away quietly without telling us bye as we prayed beside your bed a few minutes after you had fed. We hope you are in a better place, looking down on us and nodding your head in approval. We want to tell you and the world, you will always be in our hearts forever, and as you requested us, we will always remain united. We always wished you get better and went back to your usual businesses. It was sometimes very devastating receiving updates from your doctors at the hospital when the medical test results didn't come out as we would expect. However, we kept on praying and hopeful that our good Lord would turn around what the doctors thought was impossible. Until we meet again, you will live forever in our hearts. Go well, Dad. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, thank you. Another hearty clap for Tony. That's good courage. Now we invite Steve-O.
Thank you for coming. Today we gather to honor the life of my Guka, a man who meant so much to each of us and whose legacy we live on in countless ways. He was the greatest man I've known, a source of unwavering compassion and boundless generosity. Though through every word, every gesture, Guka showed us with love and blessings that transcend the boundaries of family and reach far beyond, touching so many lives. Guka was a dedicated educator, a man who held the importance of learning close to his heart. He understood that education was more than just knowledge. It was a gift that could open doors and inspire dreams. Yet, despite his dedication to education, there was one thing he valued above all else, the gift of family. It's because of Guka that we've come to know the true spirit of family and how precious it is to stay through the highs and the lows. Today, I'm deeply grateful to be part of his legacy. As we remember him, I think of the laughter he shared with us, the wisdom in his teachings, and of course, his legendary Choma that brought us all together in joy and celebration. He will be missed, but his memory will remain a guiding light and a reminder of what it means to live fully, love deeply, and give unconditionally. Rest in power, Guka. Your spirit lives on through us, each of us, until we meet again. Love, Steve-O.
Thank you, Steve-O. Now we invite Jerry Munyui.
Praise God. My name is Bibiana Njira Munyui, and I had an amazing grandfather. He was smart, intelligent, selfless, loving, and you always challenged me for what a colossal timekeeper you are. This was all the time, by the way. It's virtually impossible to describe what a great man you are, but you are truly exceptional. Like all your grandchildren, I feel privileged to have had the honor of being your descendants. Now that God has called you home, we accept his will, finding comfort in knowing that you are now free from pain and suffering. Your spirit will forever live on in our hearts, guiding and inspiring us. You've been our pillar, and we will miss you dearly. Rest in eternal peace. And I'll sing a short chorus. Thank you. Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there art and adventure? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky. And I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I hope the angels know what they have. I bet it's so nice up in heaven since you arrived. Since you arrived.